Hi everyone, John Batdorf here, and today I thought we'd process this image of the Great Migration that I shot in the Serengeti earlier this year. What I like about this image is I have the wildebeest here just staring at me dead center of the frame, and so I think we can apply a small vignette to really draw more attention to this. And I like the contrast in this image. It appears a little flat in color, but if you look at the histogram and take a look at this dip here, that represents the contrast. And so I think once we convert this out, we'll have a decent image to work with. So let's open this up in Silver Efex Pro. And this is the default conversion. Still kind of flat, but we're going to make a couple quick maneuvers here to bring it to life. So let's work the structure, the global adjustment. I'm going to increase this, and then moving it to the right, that's increasing it. And I think I'm going to wind up right around 60, and that works nicely. Now I'm going to increase the highlights a little bit. And then the shadows. Okay, so I think that's making this image pop pretty well. One thing I want to point out whenever using the structure slider is if you have a lot of noise in your image, it's going to bring that to life as well. So either you work the noise early on, you get rid of it early on using Define or Lightroom's noise reduction, or you deal with it on the backside. I typically deal with it on the backside, but it really depends on the image. This one, if there is a lot of noise, I'll probably deal with it, like I said, on the backside. So anyway, so this, I feel pretty good about this image right here. What I'm going to do next is come on down and use the color sliders. I want to get this beard to pop a little bit more, the highlights, if you will. So I'm going to use the yellow and increase it. And you'll notice it's slight. If we go all the way down, they're darker. And the image as a whole is a little darker. And go all the way up. There we go. Next thing I want to do is I'm going to, I think before I do the vignette, I'm going to burn in this right up here. You'll notice, and you can see kind of shadow right here, these are the wildebeest running in the background. And we could put a control point here, but I think what I'm going to do is just use a burn edge tool to burn this in. So let's grab the top edge, increase the strength so we can see what we're doing, and the size, and see how that's coming to life here. And I'm going to use the transition a little bit, maybe a little bit more strength until we get it about right, so we know what so the shapes are coming out and we can pretty much make out what this is. So now I'm going to, and what I like about this too is it's really doing some nice things with the light here. So when we apply this vignette, I think it's really going to throw a nice focus right here in the center. So now let's work with the vignette, and you can drop down. I'll use lens fall off 1 oftentimes. In this case, I think I'm going to go 2. Let's take a look at the difference here. Yes, I think 2. May even increase that a little bit. I like it right there. I think that works. So what we did with this image is we added structure to make it pop a little bit more. We burned the top in a little bit so we had, so we can see, the wildebeest running in the background. We used the yellow slider to brighten up the beard a bit and the image as a whole because there was a little bit of yellow in here. Pretty simple maneuvers, and I think this image does a nice job now of drawing our attention right here to the center. So I hope that was helpful. If you have any questions, feel free to drop me an email at john@batdorfphotography. Take care.